Hello, and welcome to another edition of There I Said It. Hello, family. I'm Georgia Alfredes.
I'm Vic Jagger.
And I'm Gary with the T.
Hi, darling.
You sound real like I'm Gary with the T.
You look cute. Why you look cute today?
You know what? Black does look good on you.
Mm-hmm.
And I love my look. I bought this little sweater last week. It was $29. Because my closet collapsed, so I couldn't find the other ones that I had in the closet. So you just go buy another one. So I bought this one. I've been wearing this bitch every day. I'm sorry. I wore it all to the funeral.
You say I don't.
Last weekend, honey.
Wait,
and
it's a multi-day, multi-use.
That's right, honey.
It's
you
a
should wear
uniform.
these girls, honey. Yeah, so
Okay.
I've been doing that. Honey.
I like your little uniform.
Yeah, thank you. So y'all doing all right? Y'all looking pretty. Y'all must have had sex over the weekend. Must be nice.
Well,
No.
I'm married, so it's.
I did.
that.
No.
I do.
Did you put it on the schedule?
No.
When I was in the relationship, we did a schedule. We did like Mondays and Fridays.
Really? So I mean, we
Mondays
have
and
date night.
Fridays.
So you know date
night
night
and the end.
and the ending. That makes sense. We have
I
date
would
night,
do-
so you
what
know it's
about-
going to happen on date night. But then,
Okay.
you know
And that's
then.
good. Y'all have date
Yeah.
night. Y'all stick to y'all date night.
Oh, absolutely. My husband would have
Good.
a heart
I have
attack. if we
friends.
don't
They
do it.
make sure. Oh no, we got date night, so they got to go. I'm
Date
like,
night.
really?
Sometimes I'm like, babe, let's no. I'm like, let's go Sunday night. Let's go over. We have to have date night on Saturday night. I'm like, all right, dude. Relax.
So big, what you were saying? You were saying something about we were talking about the schedule. What were you saying?
No, listen. Monday, Friday. I mean, you can't do 3 days. You need that midweek. You know.
Well, I don't know and I see what y'all women go through because I'm like, bitch, this is no. When I was in a relationship, I'm like, you ain't wearing and tearing me, honey. Then I can't be good for nobody else when your ass leave. So,
Wait a minute.
Okay,
no,
yeah,
ma'am,
yeah,
Pam.
But do they have rejuvenation for that?
They don't have vagina rejuvenation.
Oh,
sure.
okay.
No,
I don't
you
think
can't.
they have.
No, it's called preparation H, bitch. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. That's
You
good
might
for
get
your
his
face
phone
too.
back
If you have
up.
to do some, like, if you have to
Yeah.
date,
They say you can tighten up your face, honey, your lips. I can't wait till my lips be looking like this.
Are you gonna do that? Is that the thing?
Well, if you can't get it from the back.
Boy, you gonna make me spit out my coffee. Y'all gonna spit out my coffee.
Yes, bitch.
So if
Well,
y'all
since we're
are-
already on that note.
yes, but wait, if y'all are listening to the podcast, you must watch it as well on YouTube to just see the shenanigans. But on
Yeah.
that note, Vic,
Yeah, the internets, the streets was talking yet another celebrity peen, y'all. So we done got Nelly. We got a
kind
couple
of Nick
people.
Cannon, kind of Nick Cannon. I mean, he
And
had
kind of
pants on.
Yeah.
what's April's baby father? I mean, not baby father, but ex Fizz.
One of them boys. Yeah, Fizz.
Yeah, Fizz.
How was that? How was that?
I don't know. I didn't see that.
I didn't
But they
either, but
said
it
it
just-
looked like a mushroom.
Yeah.
Like the cap of the mushroom and then the stem.
Yeah.
So
That doesn't
both of
sound
y'all like,
interesting.
yeah.
Yeah.
But Big Sean, okay.
Is
Now-
there a picture? Because we didn't get a picture today.
There
What's
is
the
I don't know if we
story?
can put the picture up here,
Well, bitch, you can send me
but
a
I'm
picture.
going to send. Oh, you didn't see it?
I haven't seen it. We
Oh,
talked
why am
about
I saying it like I have it just readily
Yeah.
available?
Okay,
You
but
do.
so Vic, tell the story because I need to know more.
No, I don't know how or when this started circulating. I just remember seeing Big Sean trending, Janae Aiko trending, and Nintendo Switch. So I'm like, okay, well, what's that about? Well, this picture, which looked like it came from Big Sean's alleged Instagram account, right? Allegedly.
Mhm.
And it looked like he was trying to send it to the close friends. So, do y'all have a close friends list?
Nope.
I don't think so.
See, I have a close friends list on Instagram.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
That means that you just send it to certain
Yeah.
people
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
really?
in your
for your
stories.
stories.
I know you
Yeah.
can have
Right.
Yes.
And apparently he sent it accidentally. I don't know. And it was a peen being measured with a Nintendo Switch. Now, apparently everybody started Googling the dimensions of a Nintendo Switch.
Oh, geez.
So let me tell you.
Okay, but it had the controllers on it though.
Okay. So
So
I
you
was
got
like,
to add the controllers.
I was like, do they mean this? Because that's not, or do they mean you got to add? If you had this
Yes.
and you had, I can't even put them all in one. I can't even hold it all together. That's too
You
much.
can't
Hold it on to.
And did we mean as in girth as well? Or was it like,
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it. Listen,
Girl, send me the picture so I can be the judge of it.
just-
Hell.
Okay, but here's the thing, though. Big Sean came out and said that it wasn't him. A lot of other people were saying like, "Oh, that's why Janae Aiko wasn't trying to let him go." Now I see
Please.
why.
But you know what, y'all? I'm so sick of all these damn penis pictures. First of all, these guys are definitely probably leaking their own pictures, and that's low self-esteem, honey. These guys just got low self-esteem because somebody said, "Yeah, you got a little dick," so he had to release the picture. You know who the one who was really the best one of all that I may have known? The Game.
Oh, I didn't see the game.
I
Y'all
did
remember
not
the
see the
game?
game.
But he's
Was
The
that
game.
during his stripper days?
Yeah, well, no, they showed him in his tights, the print, and I thought that was
Oh.
very interesting. So
You know how some people have that energy. I'm not really a Game fan, but he
Mhm.
does
Yeah,
seem
mine.
like he does seem like he would
Oh.
carry. So, oh.
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 Did you hear
Cute.
Gary? Did you hear Gary?
afraid, so
Gary said, "Oh,
Gary sounded like he was. Oh,
It's cute. But I don't like those
Well.
when they shave like that. You see them on hair
You know,
follicle things.
the fuzz, the peach
Wow.
fuzz, the little.
Yeah,
It's a
That's-
little prickly.
that's not
It's a
cute.
little-
But
it's
it's
a little
nice, so
carefree.
nice. It looks like a Snickers.
okay.
Yeah,
The veins and
the
all
vein
that
and that.
stuff.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah, it
That
looks
was-
Snickerish.
I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, but the Miatas is a little small. It's not as mushroomy as some of the other ones we've experienced.
We've
Yeah.
experienced, yes.
You know
So,
what?
I don't even know where we go from
Oh,
here.
see, that's how they get your mind. It gets your mind all clouded. You don't know what's going on.
I'm so glad I'm a Christian. So
Me
that
too.
doesn't even.
Me too. I'm already deleted it. off
Okay,
my
so
phone,
we're talking about celebrity couples, and I'm telling y'all, Jason Momoa, he got a little taste of the streets
Yeah.
and what was out here, and found out that single life is
Ran
ghetto.
back to that
and
house.
went
He
back
was like,
home.
Yes.
ran
What I'm
on
so
back.
excited about, he did it just in time in the end of Black History Month. He got Lisa Monet back to like the last day of Black History Month.
Yes.
So kudos, honey. Another woman got her man back. At
Sure
least she got a
did.
man with some change, honey. She didn't get with.
And
Anyway.
he's fine as hell. But y'all know he was
Lord.
living like just like in somebody's yard in their neighborhood.
But do y'all recall?
You said he was?
wanted Lisa Bonet since he was in the 8th grade. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was it 8th grade? He said he told his mama, "I want her."
and he
And
got
he
her.
got her.
Mhm.
And
got
honey,
her.
child.
Yeah,
And they said that she's the only woman that he loves. And I'm
Good.
like,
That's so nice.
That's good.
That's so nice. But do
So-
y'all think that he cheated? Do y'all think that's what it was?
no, I don't think that he cheated. I think he spent a lot of time away from home because of his. Well, this is what they were saying anyway. The reports were saying that, she's all about health and family and wellness. And he was
Yeah.
more about work, and he was away from home. And
Yeah.
that distance can really put a strain on it. And she probably
Yeah.
like, listen, I
And
ain't
had he
had.
cheated, that tramp would have been more than happy to let us know who she is.
This is true.
She
This
would have
is
told,
true.
and Lisa Bonet probably wouldn't take him back so soon had he cheated.
That might be
You
true.
know,
Yeah.
if
You know
she
what
taking
else?
him back.
He seems like the kind of guy that would be real pally with his coworkers, like his co-stars, like
Mhm.
not trying to get
Yeah.
it in with him, but just be like, no, we stayed up all night and we spent the
'Cause
night.
Yeah.
and watched
I
movies
can't
and
stand
talking
no
and getting
friendly
high,
nigga
like,
now. I
nah.
can't stand no friendly ass
No
man.
friends. No
Too friendly.
friends.
Yeah, no, you
Too
can't be too
damn
damn
friendly.
friendly.
You smiling in everybody's face.
Motherfucker,
Get
no.
your ass over here.
Because you know
Right.
what those smiles lead to, baby. I know what they lead to. So,
Smile you right out the
I'm not
drawers.
saying you don't. Thank you. You don't need to be mean, but bastard, you no, honey. You
I don't
can't
do
be,
that. I'm not one of those women who's like, my man cannot talk to other women, but
No,
you don't need friends who can be called, hey, Steve, what y'all? No,
Okay,
we don't
so
do that.
let me ask you this, Georgia.
The answer is no.
I
Okay.
just want to know
I
what
can
you
tell
would
by
do.
the way you're
And I want to
saying.
know what Gary, because I believe Gary had a situation like this before. But if you're at a function, okay, and this is a function with colleagues, coworkers, and all of that, and you're talking to somebody, but across the room, you spot your man chuckling it up. And you know how sometimes when ladies laugh, they do that and they touch.
touch.
They
yes.
touch you. You're so funny. Oh, you're so funny. Would you let him continue the conversation and just be like, okay, or would you approach, like, what would you do in that situation?
Gary.
Well, for me, first, it depends on how I'm feeling at the time.
Mhm.
Because, bitch, if I'm feeling real bitchy, I would politely just move on. Yeah, yes. So what are y'all talking about? Oh, my God, yeah. I would interject that way. But if I'm just feeling like, oh, you know what, bitch? You go ahead on and do it. I will wait till we get our asses in the car.
And
Let me
then
tell you
like,
something, stupid bastard. Don't you ever humiliate me a goddamn again. Talking to that goddamn queen. You know goddamn well she half-ass like you.
yes.
And you sitting there humiliating. So, because one thing, you never give a girl too much energy. You never let a girl
Can't
know that
do
you're
it.
feeling bothered. You can't let her know
There
that.
you go.
But,
There
honey,
you go.
it's going to be discussed.
Let me tell you something. We were out this Saturday night at like a scene, right? It was like
Mhm.
like a dance, like a kind of like a club.
Mhm.
And this is what my husband does. It was girls with bottle girls. They had their little thongs on.
Mm.
Yes, it was like a bottle service. Like they were coming to different tables. They came to our table. This is what my husband does. Like I'm like, he knows I'm looking at him. He's like, but I'm not trying to make. I would never say don't look because I'm looking. I'm like, dang.
But you probably giving him the death
But I
stare,
am
like,
looking at him like, let me see. I just want to listen. That's all. It's a spectacle. So I expect you to look. It's the chicks, with the drinks. That's why they do it. I understand. But all the women, every time he sees a woman around him, he's like, I'm not even, oh Lord, where can I? I felt so, I came
That's
on, I was like,
right.
baby,
Look at
what
your
are you
watch.
doing? He's like, I don't know where I can look. I feel so sorry for him. But yeah, that's how we do it.
I would
That's how we
never
do it.
let you.
so you're
make
saying he
me
wouldn't be in the
feel-
conversation with a
He
woman?
would because he's easily, yes, he would be easily drawn in, but he would catch himself. Oh shit.
Yeah, you
Okay,
better
nice to
get
meet
yourself,
you.
I'm gonna go
Nice to
ahead
meet
over
you. I
here.
got- Did you see my wife?
Yeah.
She's over there,
Yeah,
the one staring at
exactly.
you with evil eye. He would
Yes,
talk,
honey.
but he would catch himself.
Your ass better be Mr. Rogers, honey, when we out.
Absolutely. Wait a minute, y'all. Speaking of couples, y'all, Kimora Lee got the wrong one. Don't y'all know when she married that man?
Oh,
We said this
baby.
girl got a billionaire. We were so excited for her. And she
Girl,
was friends with
so
Russell
excited.
Simmons.
You
She
know, I'm an
passed it,
advocate of a
man.
black woman with a white man. I'm an advocate for
A
that
rich,
because-
a billionaire,
a rich one, yes.
gazillionaire,
Get your coins where you can because we still
Yes.
got our reparations. So, girl, if you can get it from there, get it. But, baby, Miss Kimora, girl, you're not married.
Oh, honey, this man done set up and
No.
lied and was married
And
to
I'm
two
like,
other women.
How does that
How?
happen?
He
And
said
guess
it
what
was
he
a lie.
Falsified
Yes.
his
Yes.
divorce.
He admitted it.
Because he didn't marry two women, honey, on Kimora. And a lot of people say, well, y'all don't do background checks. Well, the motherfucker present himself as a billionaire. Girl, I don't think I got to check. But let me see if
You're
he's a
not checking.
billionaire.
You're not checking.
That's what
You
you're
know,
checking. That's what, but
Yeah,
yes, but
just checking for that.
Yeah.
But, oh.
he was friends with Russell Simmons. You would think Russell would know because they were all
Yeah.
palling around. You would think he would know.
Shit,
y'all-
they ain't
did y'all
friends,
notice?
no,
I Googled because I was like, let me see these women he was married to. He had a thing for Asian women. All of
Oh,
them.
really?
Asian. I was like,
Oh,
God, he had a-
okay.
but they were not mixed like Kimora is mixed. But
Yeah. Oh, sure.
Isn't she-
'cause
is she-
Kimora
isn't
mixed.
she
Asian.
mixed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she mixed.
Her
Yeah.
mom
Oh,
is
so that's
Asian.
what. So he couldn't get a real Asian, so he clashed onto a mixed one that
Well,
still had money.
he did get two Asians and lied about it. She got to feel like
So here's how it went down. He has one wife.
Mm-hmm.
Then he moved on to this one and said that he got divorced from the first wife, but he was still
Yeah.
married. Then moved on to Kimora, but said he got divorced from
Yes,
that wife. Was
he did
still
some
married
cutting
to
and
both.
pasting. He said something about the papers or whatever, the marriage, something. But the kid thing about it is, Miss Kimora had a baby for that bastard.
Oh my gosh.
That part.
See, 'cause she did the white woman. She said, "Let me get this baby out, baby, get my insurance policy,
Yes.
honey." But then on the other hand, let me
Yeah.
tell you something too, girl.
What?
Now, y'all, we never know, girl. They might be saying this and doing this because that bastard's about to go to the pen.
Yeah.
Miss Kimora, like, wait a minute, bitch.
Don't
you
take
ain't
my
get
shit
my
now.
fortune. Yes, ma'am,
I
honey.
didn't know.
Don't get my fortune.
That's right.
So
Because
you
you know
never
they
know.
did have some shit going on with her taking
Yeah.
money from the company.
Yes, that's why her
Allegedly,
and Russell fell out.
Simmons was like, "Hold on, you're not gonna be using this for your husband." So now I'm
Exactly.
like, Russell is probably like, and that's not really your
Right.
husband.
Nah, okay. Oh, honey.
And how about the last wife before Kimora, which really wasn't his wife? She knew apparently that he was trying to buy a house for Kimora or to live with Kimora. And she was like, I'm not signing papers. You got to be crazy. Not
See?
divorce papers, but papers for him to get a house
Really?
in LA.
That's a
So he
different
was
level of
scheming.
scamming.
Yes, it is, honey. But that goes to show
That
you,
was a-
girl, honey. People could do some things that you just never know.
Like
Mhm.
what's the guy, the Tinder swindler? Have
Yeah,
y'all seen that show?
And he
I
on
didn't watch
tour
it.
now, damn it, for to get these women. These
Is
women
he?
are stupid if they go and they need to get swindled if they go with this
Yeah.
damn man. Period.
Because once I saw one of the chicks kept taking loans out, and then it was like $200,000 or something like that. I said,
Yeah.
okay, I can't watch this dumb shit. Because
No.
Let me tell
Who?
y'all
Why?
something. If a man asks you, if he's what? I remember when my
For
husband and I first met, we were
$10.
both, He was very young, but I wish I would pull out my credit card to pay for dinner. I'm just not, I'm very Southern. I'm old school. I'm like, if you can't afford to take me to dinner, then we don't need to go. You better give me a picnic. Let's make, let's do something romantic. We do not have to go to dinner, but I'm not going to pay.
I would do it once maybe, but bastard, you can't do it the next goddamn time, honey. No, ma'am, honey. We won't be eating, okay?
Yes.
Nah.
I mean, I can see going Dutch.
I think it's a turnoff when men ask women for money. Like,
Yeah.
I've done it. I'm not going to say that I've never done it in the past.
Yeah.
But like,
but
now
it's the same way for us, honey. If your ass asks me for some damn money, no, nigga.
Yeah, like now, if a man is like, yeah, I need and the shit that he was saying to these women, talking about my enemies are after me and all. Hey, well,
no.
where your mama?
Let them catch your ass then, because you ain't getting nothing here. No.
You better start a GoFundMe.
Nah.
Do y'all know I've never had a man ask me for money? Not that I've ever had any money to get, but I have never had a man ask me for money. Ever. Not
well,
for.
you were lucky.
Well, try to find Leon. You find Leon. Leon to ask your ass for some money.
I'd be like, what else? Boy,
And if you give it to him, that door is forever open because he will never feel ashamed to ask you for more money.
That's always honey. No. I don't have it. No.
Y'all, what's going on with Tamar Braxton? I saw something where she said she's claiming that her ex-husband Vincent blocked her, wasn't allowing her to speak to their son. I thought they were, not the best of friends, but I thought they were close.
They were cordial. I don't know. I mean, it probably was his day to have the child, and the child, and she probably wanted to talk to the child, and he didn't let her talk to the child because it was his time with the child. So,
and Gary, you worked with Tamar.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, because I think that's what was said. He wanted, she wanted to talk to her son, and he just didn't, it was his time to have the son, so I guess he wanted to keep all the quality time with him.
Yeah.
And
how is she? Because I saw her in making headlines when the guy Todrick said that she had a drag queen trapped inside of her, like she's just so extra. Was he exaggerating?
Yeah, he was exaggerating. We talked about that too. Matter of fact, I should call and let her talk, and maybe she might answer the phone. I don't know.
Yeah,
but he did. No. Yeah, he did. He was just doing that to talk, and what have you. And she, like we talked about. The thing is though too, like I used to tell all the girls that would come through the station with those reality shows, I would tell you, okay, like look, I'm big and look out for you. Bitch, I'm gonna curse y'all asses out. But in 5 minutes, bitch, after we get through, we going shopping. But a lot of those girls took it personal and stuff like that. So she was like, he probably just talking for the show. But some of those people get real personal with this stuff and they get carried away, like on those reality shows and stuff, and then they fall out. But like she said, she wasn't falling out with him because she knew he was just yakking, to try to win the Big Brother, which he didn't win.
But y'all, she seems like to me like the kind of girl who is extra, but like which makes it extra fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like she's the baby of the family.
Exactly.
So she's spoiled, and she just seems like she's the one that will bring all the fun.
Yeah,
and that's the kind of extra she is.
Yeah, and she was fun. We had a good time. Matter of fact, they actually talked about it the other day about her. She was on the show with us, but we had a good time together. Once she warmed up, she really, had a good time. So she's seemed to be a fun girl. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to see if I could ask her to come on the show one day.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do that.
You see these people on these reality shows, and you want to like them, and you want to think, but sometimes you just.
Well, and that's why I have to ask Gary that.
Yeah, tell me this, y'all, and be honest, because is it people on these reality shows that y'all just really hate, or is it just because we're in the business, bitch? Right. I could care less about any of them. Any of them. So do y'all really just hate people, or lack of a better word, hate people?
I don't hate anyone, but I will tell you, I have to remember that these people are playing characters, because that's how I have to see it. Because if you remember, I asked you, Gary, I said, it's no way that these women really act like this in real life. And you were like, well, no, that is how they act. So when I see the quote unquote villains of the reality shows, it does make you feel a way, especially if you're invested in that show and that person is being shady or doing somebody wrong. It speaks to their character. And you were like, okay, is it for the show, or is this person really shady like that in real life?
It's really a mixture. What you said, Alfredas?
No, Nene Leakes did come for me one time, and Vic and I were both on air together, and she did come for me, and I'm so I was like,
You know,
wait,
I talked to
wait, I
Nene
think
about
she's-
that when I interviewed her.
You did? I was like,
When
wait,
she came.
was she saying something mean to me? And Vic was like, yeah, she's trying to come.
She said, no, I didn't. No, I didn't do that. I said, yes, you did, Nene.
Because I was so oblivious, and Vic went at her, and I was like, oh,
Cause man, she was going
thank
in.
you, Vic, because I had no idea.
Really?
Oh, you for real? Oh, you. So, but y'all, I have to tell y'all something. I know that the world is reality shows. I don't watch, I've not watched
Any of
Girl,
them.
that's my guilty pleasure.
I've not
I can't
watched
wait
One
till-
Real Housewives.
I can't wait till
That
Housewives
Love and
come back
Marriage
on.
Huntsville.
Oh, bitch.
I've
Yes,
never watched
honey.
any.
Yes. Did we have Melanie on the show?
We have not. We need to. We need to. Because I got questions
Well,
and
girl,
more
I'm
questions.
I'm about to call her then. Because she would definitely come on. She was on my show, but on the other show. But yeah, I'm going to have to get her on then. Yeah, because, you know, it's about to come back on.
Ooh, baby.
Okay,
and that trailer
what
looks
show is
good.
this?
This is Love and Marriage
Huntsville.
Huntsville.
I never saw
Yeah.
it. But speaking of reality,
Mm-hmm.
Kim's just gonna have to she's just gonna have to realize she married to a crazy, and I'm saying crazy like I don't mean it mean.
Crazy. Just
Yeah, I'm just like Kanye he's like any man. If every broke man was rich, he'd be doing what Kanye's doing.
yeah.
He just
Exactly.
can't afford it.
Yeah.
Exactly. But my thing is, though, damn it, well, they both separated equally, I gather, what have you, and stuff like that. But now, you picking up all these goddamn randoms, honey, or doing whatever you're doing with them and stuff like that. Move on, honey. All the white women out there that would love a black man like you that's rich, please, hell, just go on.
Gary, how you gonna move on when you sitting up hanging with a chick that looks like your ex? You cannot move on if you're gonna pick out a chick.
Well, he's saying that he created that look. So it's not that that this chick looks like his ex. This is the look that he put on his ex. Now, there were some photos of Miss Kim K out and about, and a lot of people was on social media talking about, she dressing herself again, y'all. I said, wait a minute.
But y'all know Kanye did help her out.
Yeah,
you know, like they say, Kim wasn't on the cover of Vogue and going to the Met Gala and all that without Kanye until Kanye came along. I mean, you know, in the real world, some people would say Kanye got queen tendencies because that's what we do, honey, get a muse and do it. But Kanye is a hetero, so he's making these girls. Well, he said he's like Jesus because Jesus took some dirt and clay and breathed life into it, honey, and made man. Kanye trying to do the same thing, I guess.
So here's the game that I don't like that they're playing. Kim said that this, you know, his social media rants and all of that is causing her emotional distress. She just wants the shit over. Okay. She don't want him to have to sign anything. But his lawyers came back and said, well, you're going to have to we want you to prove that it was Kanye who actually wrote that. What type of shit y'all got going on here? Because that right there will probably send me over to
you would be at his
ready
house,
to square up with something
like scratching his car. Like, but guess what? This is the thing. That's what I'm saying. Kanye's so rich. He's paying this lawyer. You know how much lawyers cost me, especially
to put out bullshit like that.
I mean, are you serious? Dude, you was holding up a sign saying my account has not been hacked on social media. We damn sure know it was you, boy. Crazy.
But then on the other side, though, y'all too, now we could just use this too now. This all could be trickery.
What you talking about? Trickery?
Y'all know how they fool our asses. You know, honey, they could just be doing this for more publicity. Yes. So you just never know.
I mean,
girl.
Kanye is the number one Spotify artist right now.
And Kim is the damn richest.
And I think that is really what's fueling him in this fuckery that's happening because people are still supporting him, buying his merchandise, buying his albums and all that type of stuff. So why would he stop? If it's listen, we're in radio and he's been in every headline for like the past 3 weeks or so.
We probably longer than talking about him. People are like, I don't want to hear about Kanye, but I do want to hear about Kanye, but I don't. We don't want to talk about. When I look in the morning, first thing I do is like, please, Lord, no more Kanye. First thing I see,
you can hang that up.
Is some more Kanye. Y'all, do y'all know anything about this A. Marie, Beyonce, J-Lo thing that happened over the weekend? Vic, I would think you would know because it was about Go-Go.
It's about the song?
About Go-Go.
Yeah.
They were trying to say that about Go-Go music. They were trying to say that A. Marie should have been a star with the Go-Go music and that she only had one song and that Beyonce and J-Lo got chosen over her. What do you say about that, Vic?
I think there is some truth to that. I mean, the rumor or what people have been talking about was one thing. It's just one thing that got me. Yeah,
And
so
it does
you know
sound
how
like a
big that
J-Lo
was,
song.
right?
It sounds
Yeah,
just
the
like a
beat
J-Lo
in
And
it
so
was go-go.
from a lot of people thought or felt like Beyonce wanted that sound and loved that, so she got the producers who did the song
Mhm.
and put it on to Crazy in Love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And did that whole thing. So yeah, I mean, it could be some truth to it.
But they did say somebody did research. I didn't really look it up, but they said they did research and they were like, Beyonce actually had a song that has some go-go that came first.
Rich Harrison.
Yes,
Rich Harrison
was the producer who did
produced-
J-Lo, Beyonce.
Yes. And so
And
Rich
also-
Harrison had that, you know, he brought that go-go
That go-go
feel.
sound.
So of course everybody was trying to snatch him up and
And they
you know,
did. They did snatch him up.
Yeah.
And that is what it is. Sometimes you have the same music, you have the same producer, then the music is going to sound.
But
Yeah,
A.
it's
Marie
gonna
should
sound-
have been way bigger because think about it. Every time summertime comes around, yes, that everybody is playing one thing. That's like the soundtrack. And then Why Don't We Fall in Love? You know, A. Marie was on track to really do some things. And yeah.
It's amazing though too how people could block people.
It's
How they could-
easy.
It's
It happens
sad,
every
though.
day, all day. I mean,
and
it
you
happens
know, the industry that we work in,
Oh,
Child.
everybody is connected to this person,
Yes,
this person. It only takes,
yes.
but I always say, what's for you is going to be for you. No, can nobody stop it?
That's
And
exactly
that's true
right.
too, Vic. And I understand. So in essence, then, and I believe that, but that means so the person just said, "I'm so tired of getting beat down until the hell with it."
There are a lot
And
of
they
people in
just
our
quit.
business who have just been like, I'm done. But I
Yeah.
will say one thing about our business. I'm talking about radio, Gary, not so much TV.
Yeah.
Men can do whatever the hell they
Ooh,
want.
baby.
Yes.
And they can come right back with a quick, they can work for the same company or at least go get hired for another different radio station. Be like, didn't you hear about what such and such did? And they come-
Exactly.
It's like,
It's
wait.
amazing.
But
Let me
women,
come in
you
late,
never hear
I'm
from them
out.
again. They be
Well,
doing
first of
like
all, you got to
little
first
slight-
get in to hear from them.
Yes.
Women got
that's
to first
exactly
get
right.
in to get a damn position to hear from them.
Speaking
So-
That's
of,
true.
y'all, do
Hmm.
y'all believe the rumors about Wendy Williams? They're saying she done fired everybody. The only person she talks to is her son now. I mean,
So
they
that's
say
why
she's
they were
missing
saying that
doctor appointments.
she did her that Instagram account. It's like
Yeah,
the
she-
real Wendy Williams
Yeah.
online or something like
Yeah.
that.
Well,
And a
she's
lot
not
of
on the
people
show
was like,
anymore.
"Oh, that's not her for real," or like, I really don't know what's going on with Wendy. But what I do
don't
know is
either.
she's not scared to tell her own story or to say what it is. So I think that we basically have to just chill for a
Right.
minute and wait for her to say it on her own time. Cause I don't think
Well, I hope
nobody
so.
really knows.
Nobody knows, girl, honey. They just know that show is ending. So
It's
we do
ending
know
and
that.
Sherry's is beginning. You know,
Yeah.
Sherry came all the way up. So, I mean, it's good. You know, I mean, not,
Yeah.
I don't mean to say good for her, bad for Wendy, but, you know, at least she got
said
something
she
positive
always
out
wanted
of
to
it.
have a talk show. So,
Did y'all
She
believe the
didn't-
reports?
What?
but
You better
That-
say it now.
Huh?
Sound like you didn't want to say it. What report?
No. Listen. It was a report that came out that said this source. You already know when they say it's a
Mhm.
source that's close to Wendy. Felt like Sherry had stabbed her in the back, and that Sherry was her
Oh,
friend that took her show. And I'm
Jesus.
like,
Now
I
that's
didn't-
coming out, honey. Oh,
Mm.
Lord.
and
I
I'm
feel
like,
like
first of
Sherry
all,
took
who
an
is this
opportunity.
source?
Yeah, who's the source? But you know, if you're on the show and they decide, you know what, that's just your if you shine, you can't help shining.
Because look how
And
many people was on it.
There were a lot of people
Yeah.
who kind of auditioned. It was
Yeah,
like a great
well,
big
most of
audition.
them
You get
were
the audition, you
auditioning.
better do it.
Yeah, but it's just a mess. And you know, people gonna say that, child. So that's the thing too, why, you know, I was told that they probably didn't want to announce it first, saying that, you know, that Sherry was taking over because they didn't want to upset the Wendy viewers. And then the first thing you know, the Wendy viewers would be saying, she, like you just said, she did this and she did that. Honey. But hell, had she not got it, one of them other people, Michael Rappaport or Leah Rainey or
Okay.
somebody else would have got it.
And
So,
don't
you
nobody
know.
want to see Michael Rappaport ass on there
I
every
am
day.
a Michael Rappaport fan, but I never saw him on the show. I ain't never seen the
Yeah.
show.
You
But let me ask
are?
y'all something. I love him. I love him.
Hmm.
Girl, I follow him on Instagram. He be giving people the business.
Yeah.
loved
I
him.
think
was-
he does. Well, go ahead.
What? What? Say it. He's
No,
great.
no, go
Y'all
ahead.
need to follow him on Instagram.
Well, I like it for one thing. He likes black women, so
This
he's
is
married to
true.
a black woman.
This is true.
so-
He is married to a black woman. He's
Is
on a TV show called
Yes,
Step
very
That's
black,
really
honey.
good. Forever.
did
They've
not
been
know
together
that.
forever. They've been together
Yes.
so
Are you
long.
talking about Michael Rappaport or Gary Oldman?
Yes. Yeah, no, bitch.
Michael
Michael
Rappaport.
Rappaport.
Don't you do what you just did.
No, I'm
All
saying
white men do not look like.
well, I know that.
Yeah, but those two white men are married to black women. So,
Oh,
Well, not
okay.
anymore.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Michael Rappaport is Googling.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, you guys, this has been an amazingly lovely time having this conversation with y'all. And
y'all
but I
gonna
want to
get
ask you one more
out.
thing. Wait. Ask you one more thing. Gary, I know you watch Wendy Williams show all the time.
Yeah.
Do you think that people are, and I know you know Sherry, so you might be able to answer this because you work with her on Dish Nation. Do you think that people are going to like Sherry Shepherd's show? I didn't get to see her audition for it, but do you think that people are going to like her?
Well, you know, with her being a comedian and stuff like that.
That's
so
true.
some people, people, it's gonna probably be. I guess we just gotta watch it and see. You know, because hell, whoever these people are saying that she should have the show, evidently somebody gonna watch it. Then she gonna have some kind of viewership or what have you.
And let's be clear, the ratings did go up when Sherry was on.
Damn.
The ratings went up, and I think she has a great personality.
Yeah.
She's funny. And she just it just fit her more than anyone else because let's be clear, Kim Whitley.
Yeah.
Now they're besties, kind of.
They're besties.
Oh, they
and
are besties. They went on NAACP award.
But then she have to do it with somebody.
She had to do it with she did it with a guy, but Sherry did it all by herself. They said no, honey, it's all for you. Everybody else, well, Michael Rappaport did it by himself too. But what's her name? Whatever her name is. Remini, yeah. She did, I think, with somebody else. It was a couple of them had co-hosts.
Fat Joe and
and Michael, what's his name? The light-skinned guy who used to be on BET. Jay, what's his name? Who used to be the host on BET? You know, him and Roxy.
Terrence J.
Terrence J did it with a
Bevy. Didn't he do it with Bevy? Okay, yeah.
Bevy. So,
yeah.
So, but what's her name? Sherry had it by herself, so that's telling something. So
Gary, do you think I know you can't give shop, I don't want to do too much shop talk, but do you think that she's going to stay on Dish Nation? Because you do that show with her.
Yeah. I don't know. That's what, people wondering, if she's going to be able to do them both or not. So I don't know, but, I'm sure she's definitely welcome. But I tell you one thing, bitch, honey, that's a come up and that's 2 good checks.
Child.
Shit,
I'll be like, what else y'all want me to do? I'm going to do a radio show. I'm going to do
She won a NAACP Image Award for a podcast. So
yeah, with her and what's her name? Yes, so
Kim.
So child, so I'm like, girl, honey, how them checks look? But baby, that money gonna be, honey. You got. I guess she might have to move to New York if she's in LA.
She gonna have to move to New York.
I know her baby daddy happy.
Oh yeah, no, her baby daddies. Yeah, they have.
Her baby daddy is ecstatic
because the money goes up, girl. You honey, keep paying
for both of the kids till they 18.
No, I was talking about there's only the one that used her egg without her permission.
Yes, I remember that.
Well, that child, gets paid.
Oh, you said baby daddies. I was
saying baby daddy.
No, but because the baby dad, her son's dad, she pay him too. She talks about it on the show all the time.
Alimony.
Yep.
Okay, and then child support for the other one.
And that's funny, a woman doing it.
I feel a way about that. I'm sorry. I know it's hypocritical.
Yeah.
And it's going to go up. It's going to go up when she makes more money. I mean, because right now she pays like 40. I saw like she paid like $4,000 a month. It's going to go up. I'd be like, pay me
But
cash.
How much was Mary saying? She said 30,000.
Yeah.
She had to pay him 30,000.
She had to go on the road, honey, to get some money. She said she was broke, honey. She had to go. But y'all know men are the new bitches, so there you have it. So honey, you just gotta watch these new men because they coming in, baby, smiling at you, digging you down. But baby, in the meantime, he's thinking about girl how
they
much
be
money
plotting.
D.Y.D.
Yes,
don't get D.Y.D.
Don't get D.Y.D. Dicking you down.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
All right.
Don't fall in love with it. Well, darlings, I have had such an amazing time with you guys.
Yes.
Shooting shit. So, you guys, our show every Wednesday, new episodes. There I said it. Make sure you are listening to the podcast and you are watching it on YouTube. Make sure you hit that alert button. Make sure you give us 5 stars. And what else y'all need to do? Push all the buttons.
Yes, honey.
Just share it.
Just
share the podcast.
Continue loving us. We love you. You all are so beautiful.
Yes.
Oh,
I do really.
Gary.